English literature optional, probably the most confusing optional that there is for UPSC aspirants. So I have been teaching English literature optional. The number of students that have watched my YouTube channel and my videos is a testimony that a lot of students are considering and thinking about taking this optional. But there are so many questions, so many confusions, so many misunderstandings. So this video, I'm going to be telling you only all the FAQs. I will be answering these in the next series of videos. Of late, I've had a lot of students who would mail me, call me, reach out to me on WhatsApp, and I'd end up spending a lot of my time explaining the same thing to every student. So I thought I'll put together a series of videos on FAQs. Based on all the questions and all the apprehensions that I've heard so far in my last 8-10 years. So in this video, I'll tell you all these questions that I'll continue to answer in the next few videos. You are free to add your questions in the comment section if you have a genuine concern, you're considering to take this optional. So the primary number one doubt or question or problem statement that most students come up with is it possible to score 300 with English literature optional? That's like the most frequently asked question. Then, what's a good score with English literature optional? And I can tell you it's not 300. Can I take English literature if my background is not English literature? If I come from science, engineering, or whatever other field, and I have not studied English literature formally, can I take this optional? Will I be able to do well? The quick answer is yes. Then, should I read all the texts prescribed in the syllabus, or can I just buy the notes or summaries? Do I need to read the original text? The short answer is a big yes. You must read original texts. Then, how long should it take to prepare for this optional? The syllabus is so vast. Should I read all the syllabus, all the text first, and then I start writing answers? The short answer is you should start writing answers from day one. How do I structure my preparation strategy for this optional? Again, this is a big question. But here is the shortest strategy that I can give you. In order to score maximum possible marks as per your preparation and as per your skill set, you should be at least writing the answers of the entire syllabus thrice. First time around while you're reading the text, second time around before the prelims, third time around between prelims and mains. So you should be writing your answers in the actual exam the fourth time. That's the crux of my strategy. Another question: what edition of books or publishers should I buy? Well, short answer, presuming you are buying original text, which everyone must, get any good publisher. Any good publisher, as long as it's an original text. If you can find a PDF, go with it, as long as it's an original text and not a summarized, annotated guidebook or something. Why do you think students score so less marks in this optional? Well, I'll answer this here. There are two reasons for it. One, lack of guidance. There is no structured program anywhere in the country. The only good program that's running and that is available is probably Unacademy's entire syllabus by Harshit Bhardwaj that they're selling for 50,000. And these are just the recorded lectures that I did while I was part of Unacademy, and I do not get any royalty or anything from it anymore. So that's the only structured program. So there is a big lack, absolute, you know, what do you call, zero guidance, structured guidance available. That is why I have to, despite me being a professional publisher, and I have to keep coming back to make these videos and try and teach students who reach out to me and find me. So there is a lack of guidance, lack of structured guidance for this optional. That is number one reason why students score less. And second, students who think that this is an optional that does not require coaching, students who come from literature background, they think they have read all these texts at university level. Students who probably are good students academically with literature, BA honors or masters, they feel they have it. They have what it takes to score. Now that's the biggest problem. This optional tests your critical analytical skill set, not your literature knowledge. And the way university exams are written and the way you have to write UPSC answers, they are two completely different words. So you bring in your knowledge and experience of writing literature exams at the university level. That is actually counterproductive. That does not help you. That is actually a negative thing. You need to unlearn that. So the skill set of literature students who think they'll do well, they pick this optional and they end up doing bad. So that is why this optional gets all the bad rap for not producing 300 plus scores. These are the two primary reasons: lack of structured guidance, good teachers with experience, and the wrong mindset of literature students who pick this optional. So I'll continue this series. I'm sure you must have a lot of other questions. Sorry. No question is a small question. Ask away anything and everything. If you are somebody who wants to pick this optional but is confused, reach out to me. Put your questions in the comments, and in the next few days, I'm going to do this series continuously. I'll help you understand and make up your mind and give you the right information so that you can decide. Thank you very much. This is Harshit Bhardwaj. Namaskar.